Hey guys, it's Spy Cat and this is Random Pickups, episode 19. Holy shit. I've only been doing this channel for about 2 to 3 months, or like 3 months and a little, maybe a week or something like that. I can't really remember. Let's see. I started Black Friday, so it's been November, or no, it's really been December, January, February. Whoa, it has only been 3 months. And I've already had 19 times where I've gone out and binged and came home with a huge pile of movies. This one is a big one. I got my tax return. Yesterday I went to Best Buy and Entertainment Exchange in Mission. And today I went to Haight Street and I went to Goodwill, Amoeba, and Rasputin. I hunted for, what I'm really on right now is horror movies, and sci-fi is really what I want to get my sci-fi collection growing. But I'm always on the hunt for out-of-print movies that are cheap, and then like you'll see them on eBay for like triple, quadruple of the money or something like that. Out-of-print movies, they always go up in value. That's pretty much what I look for. And I'm really not in it to sell them. I'm in it because I'm a crazy hoarder. I have a problem if this is Random Pickups episode 19 and it's only been 3 months and I've had 20 of these almost of coming home with binges. Actually, before I even started calling them Random Pickups, I was coming home with 2-3 bags of movies and stuff on the hunt. So it's really been like almost 30. So I guess that's like 3 months. I guess I probably have 10 big binges in about a month. Every month I have about 10 big binges. I have a problem, guys. But let me show you what I got, guys. See the scores I got, see the good stuff I got to add to the collection, like Troll 1 and 2. I got this at Entertainment Exchange in Mission District. It was $7.99. Well worth it. The Blu-ray goes for $30. Not even going to try to get that. Plus it doesn't have this cool, big original cover. I don't know, maybe probably the same amount on eBay, maybe a little bit more on that one. Intruders, I got this at Best Buy for only $4.99. It was in the wrong spot. Should have been $9.99. Got it for $4.99. They have to give it to you if it's in the wrong spot. What can I say? But Intruders is a really good movie. They break in to a house on the wrong lady who kind of shows them. I think it's that movie. There's a lot of Intruder type movies this last couple years. This is a good one though, especially if it's from the producer of Insidious. I didn't really like the Paranormal Activity myself. I got this one at Amoeba for $4.99. Old Blockbuster tag. It in the package. I already have this movie, but $5 in the package. I could easily flip that for at least $20 if I wanted to. Plus, you know, I kind of want to keep it being the collector and hoarder that I am. Just because it has the old school Blockbuster price. This had to be a long time ago, man, because it at Blockbuster for $19.99 had to be like years before Blockbuster even went out of business. Hansel and Gretel, got this at Amoeba for $4.99. Great witch hunter movie. I love any movies about witches, especially Darkness Falls. What's the one I just watched? Stephen King's... I'll think of it. Dang, what is it? Thinner. But this is a great one, and it's an unrated cut. Got the DVD, double disc, something like that. I got this one for $1. Saw 3. I already have this movie, but it was only $1 in the dollar bin, just because it has that cool little thing. I'm going to keep that. And I can reuse the case or something. I'm sure I have a movie that has like a chip or something, and I'll switch that case only for $1 because you can't find cases by themselves at stores anymore. You know, nobody wants DVDs, but I do. I got Jack Frost 2 Found Jack Frost 1 out of print a couple weeks ago, so I had to get part 2 for $5.99 at Amoeba. I got Splice at Rasputin for $5.95. Add this to the Sci-Fi collection, and I have like 10 sci-fi movies that I got the last 2 days. So let's get started on those sci-fi. I got Splice for $5.95. Great sci-fi movie. There hasn't been really any good sci-fi movies. I'm a big 90s and 80s and maybe even a little earlier than that sci-fi movie type of watcher myself. But this one was just like a cool 80s, 90s one. So I love it. Great movie. Judgment Day, this is kind of one you don't really see. Mario Van Peebles, Ice-T, Judgment Day, it's like a bunch of meteors are coming to the earth and it's Judgment Day, the end of it all. I love sci-fi movies like that. Deep Impact, all those movies like world disaster movies, even like Dante's Peak, Twister, all those cool adventure ones, especially the sci-fi one like Earthquake. Forgot the name of that other one. But this just is so cool. And I got this for $3.95 at Rasputin. Could go for more, I don't know. Here's one that was kind of surprising too. This was only $5, double disc, District 9. Add that to the Sci-Fi collection. I already have the steelbook of that. Going for $26.98 and down to $5. That's why I'm a searcher and hunter. This is great to add to the Sci-Fi collection. Star Wars 2 only for $2 at Goodwill. Score. Fly at Rasputin, $5.95. Fly 2, I already have Fly 1. This is great to add to the Sci-Fi collection too, guys. I got Midnight Movies. I kind of into collecting these now for some reason. A lot of them are out of print. This one wasn't, or maybe I hit a score. I don't know. Who knows? Haven't looked up this one. Just wanted it for the collection. $4.99. Old horror movie from the 60s. Wow, 1963. Throw that into the Sci-Fi horror collection of mine. I am a crazy collector, guys. Last stack of Sci-Fi. Forbidden Planet. Finally found this movie. This is kind of a hard one to find in stores. This is a great one for the Sci-Fi collection. This movie's pretty old. I think it's from 56. Wow, that's an old one. But still, I like having a big sci-fi collection. This is just great for the sci-fi collection, hands down. One of the very first great sci-fi movies of the times of sci-fi. 56, that is old. Here's another old one, guys, and I scored on that because it's an out-of-print movie. I love collecting out-of-print stuff. H.G. Wells' The Time Machine. I got this for $7.99 at Amoeba. And Amoeba is really good on having DVDs that are never scratched. They don't take any DVDs that are scratched. Rasputin's kind of iffy on the cheaper titles, but if you pay like over the $5 at Rasputin, they tend to be, pretty 90 to 100% scratch-free, you know what I mean? But the cheap ones at Rasputin can be really scratched. I kind of stay away from those. But Amoeba, never scratched. Alright guys, had to press pause. Hopefully the sound isn't messed up on this. This phone is a little jacked up. Okay guys, I got the Warriors at Entertainment Exchange on Mission Street for $7.99. This is a high out-of-print movie. It at least goes for $40. I seen a couple on there for like $80 on eBay. But selling price or sold price about $40. So $7.99 to $40 is a score. Plus it's a great fantasy movie to throw in the fantasy section that I have in my collection. I got Star Wars at Goodwill Steelbook. This was a score for $2. Blu-ray. It's the very first one. I don't have any of these movies. I didn't really want to get into these. They're kind of too new for me. I'm kind of an old, if anything, I'll get a old Star Wars movie before I get one of these, except for my Ewok Adventure movies that I have. $2. Definitely 5 times my valued on this, for sure. Plus, I'm going to keep it in the collection of mine anyway. I'm not going to sell it. Just saying, though. If it comes down to it and I'm dead broke, I'll sell stuff. I have stuff to sell on eBay or Amazon. Maybe I'll open up a movie store or something, since all of them are closed down. Who knows? But I got Hellboy, Director's Cut at Amoeba, only for $3.99, guys. This is a director's cut, and it's a triple disc, and they all have their own little, case. Kind of cool. $3.99. Score. I got this at Amoeba, guys, for $19.99. I don't know why the hell I sold mine. The Blu-ray just doesn't do it for me. I'm definitely a DVD person more than a Blu-ray, just because, look at this. Look at this shit, guys. It's like, wow, Blu-ray. They throw in the thinnest piece of crap paper they can, and it's just small, and there's no booklet or anything about the movie. It's just like, you know what I mean? But I'm a DVD collector and out-of-print VHS collector, you know what I mean? And I just love the DVDs, and I sold mine, I don't know why, probably to get something else, but glad I could pick this up. Come here. What's wrong with you? You want to be in the video? I'm almost done. I'm going to have to make a part 2 of this random pickups, because I've only gotten to the horror movie, sci-fi, and fantasy movies so far. But I'll make a part 2, because, this will be a cool video just for the sci-fi, fantasy, and horror movie fans out there. Let me know what you think about this. $19.99 Alien set. It's got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alien Resurrection. Each one comes with a double disc, so it's 8 discs plus a bonus disc, so it's like 9 discs. Great deal for $19.99. As you can see, this is pretty much in like 90% great condition, even though it's used. And Amoeba always kind of wraps it up and makes it look brand new, so that's cool. I don't even have to open it if I ever wanted to sell it. Being the crazy collector that I am, guys. But I'll make a part 2, guys. This is Random Pickups, episode 19, part 1, sci-fi, fantasy, and horror movies video. Tape. Something like that. Who cares? See you guys on part 2. Hey guys, it's SpyCat, part 2 of Random Pickups, episode 19. I got through with the fantasy, sci-fi, and horror movies. Now I'm on to pretty much the rest of the movies, okay? Let me show you what I got. I got this at Amoeba for $3.99, Jack Nicholson's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Just because I'm a cuckoo, crazy collector of movies and hoarder and binger, because I go out on crazy binges. I just figured out that I do about 15 a month of these binges where I just come home with like 30 movies for the collection, just like being nuts. And it's not even Black Friday. In fact, I have about 15 Black Fridays of my own every freaking month. I got a problem, guys. But this is what I love doing. I love movies. I love collecting. Who knows? I might have one of the best last movie stores 10 years from now when I get this huge collection of mine going. And I just want to have every good movie that I remember when I was a kid, and just great classic movies even before I was a kid. Like, I'm all into the classics, but let's get to it. Here it is, guys. Jack Nicholson's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I already freaking said that. $4.99. I'm sure that's probably what it would go for on eBay, but I kind of do to collect. But who knows? What's cooking? I don't fucking know. But this chick does, and I like old 90s movies. This is the chick. She does a lot of Lifetime and Hallmark movies, TV movies, after doing the movie. She had that part in Goodfellas. She was the wife of Ray Liotta. So, what's cooking? And I guess, special features. We got recipes. I can even watch this movie and go to the special freaking features, and I could whip up some nice dinner, lunch, or whatever the freaking recipes is on this thing. And I got this for 75 cents at Entertainment Exchange from Mission yesterday. Huh. Okay, guys. This was a great score I got at Amoeba, guys. Today, $29.99 Criterion Collection, Sid and Nancy. Just a really out-of-print version of Sid and Nancy. I think both the versions are out of print. I have the cheaper one that goes for about $24 or $30. Could be more now. But this one's always really expensive, and I don't know why it was only $30, and it's in like 100% mint condition because it's from Amoeba. I looked online. There was a few going for about $90. The ones that were actually sold were about like $57. So $30 to about $60 plus like shipping and handling isn't a bad deal. And looks like Sweetie's joined us. She thinks I'm talking to movies. Is probably exactly what the hell she's thinking. I am a nut. But, this was one of the best scores I had the last 2 days for sure. Sid and Nancy, the Criterion Collection out-of-print movie. Like, at least doubled my value on that. Probably a little more. I finally got La Mission because I went to Entertainment Exchange yesterday, and it just reminded me of this movie and why the hell I didn't have it. I saw it in the movie theater before it even hit the movie theater. Because it's this movie is all about San Francisco. It's filmed in San Francisco. Benjamin Bratt used to live in the Mission neighborhood that I was in yesterday, filming random pickups at that used game store that's really ghetto. And if you give them a pile of movies for that's like 6 movies, they'll spend about an hour finding them. It's the worst freaking system I ever seen in my life, but I did find some scores there yesterday. But La Mission, I got this at Amoeba for $9.99. Weird thing is that they didn't release many copies of the Blu-ray version of La Mission, and the Blu-ray used goes for $39.99 at Amoeba. Or was it 30? No, I think it was more than that. No, I think it was $49.99 for the Blu-ray of this. I guess they didn't release many copies of it. It's not really on a label. Screen Media put it out, and I think that might be an out-of-business company, which is why this is out of print. The Blu-ray's out of print. I'm not sure about this one, but this one could go out of print, especially if that one's out of print now. So kind of scored on that. I don't know what that goes for on eBay, but have to have that for the collection and being a San Franciscan. I got the Prodigy at Rasputin. This is supposed to be like the kind of like Good Will Hunting. This kid gets tricked to sign up in like college classes, and then they find out he's really smart and everything. A really rare movie, and I love the rare movies that are like kind of straight to TV movies, or they didn't make it in the movie theater. They're always forgotten about. They're always a lot of them are out of print. And I'm always about grabbing these movies. This was about $3.95. All right, guys, next pile. I got this one at Entertainment Exchange and Mission for, I think, $3. Goes for about $6 on eBay. Part of the Anchor Bay collection. I think this is an out-of-print movie, actually. This goes for, $9.99, $10, and I got it for $3. So scored on that. What the hell was that? The pirate movie. Great Anchor Bay score. Out of print score and Entertainment Exchange. Moby Dick. This movie's out of print. Usually at Amoeba, they're up to date on what's out of print and what to charge an arm and a leg for. But Rasputin's a little bit less on the out of print crazy pricing for the out of print movies. This would be $19.99 at Amoeba, but it's only $9.99 at Rasputin. So and on eBay it probably goes for about $20-$30. I'm not really sure. But I just have to have this movie for the adventure section that I have. Great. I love whale movies, and I have all the 90s ones of Moby Dick. I think they made 2 after 2000, and then they had this one. So there's a lot of Moby Dick movies around. I can think of 5 of them, and I have them all. I think except maybe 1 or 2. And there might be one I never even heard of. But got this movie from Amoeba. It's out of print. Unnatural Causes with John Ritter, and he's dead. He passed away. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a drug overdose or I don't know what happened. Cancer? I'm not sure, but he died really early, like probably in his 50s or 60s, I think. His last movie was Bad Santa. But, this was only $3.99. It's out of print. I mean, I'm sure this is a score. And a great movie to add to my war collection, which is pretty big. I'll do some videos on that. I got The Amazing Panda Adventure, snapback case. Really hard movie to find. Still intact and not really messed up, because snapback cases always tend to get more wear and tear around the edges, and these were the first DVDs that came out around like 1999, 2000, 2001. These started to hit the stores in like Walmarts and Targets and stuff. So this was, this is about it's just that one little thing there. You just color that with a black permanent marker, and it makes it look brand new again. But this is probably 80% condition, I'd say. Great score on that. Babysitters Club. Yeah, guys, Babysitters Club. I love any movie that is, just my favorite childhood actors, like, the guy in Last Action Hero, Edward Furlong, all those guys, all those young 80s, 90s, just actors that we grew up with as kids, and they just made all the type movies and stuff. And this is one of those movies. I never seen it. I'm probably never going to watch it. I just got it because you don't see it. It was only $2 or something, I think. I can't really remember. At Entertainment Exchange. I never see this movie at Amoeba or Rasputin, so kind of hard to find. It's got the kid from Last Action Hero over there. Whew, I'm really looking pretty corny with my movies, but I'm a collector, and I just like my 90s and 80s movies, especially the actors. Helen Hunt is one of my favorite actresses. Love Mad About You. And this is an Anchor Bay score, actually. So this is actually goes for a little bit more than I got it for. I only got it for $2 at Entertainment Exchange. And it's I'm pretty sure it's Sarah Jessica Parker, one of her first movies. Helen Hunt, before she was she did a couple Disney movies, I think, and a TV show, I think, before she started doing movies. But great score on this. I got Dog Park for $1.95 or $2 or $1 at Entertainment Exchange. Home Improvement at Rasputin. I have seasons 1, 2, and 3. I sold them all. Regret selling them. They're redoing Home Improvement on Netflix with all the same actors. Jill looks surprisingly exactly the same. Everyone else looks a little different, though. But, this is the last season. I have seasons 1, 2, and 3. These are actually hard to find in San Francisco, and I need to go to Berkeley and get these, because everyone's going to want them because they're redoing the show on Netflix. Tower Heist, I got this at Goodwill. It's actually some movie from another country, but the slipcase is crazy. It's in English, probably just has the subs, I'm guessing, but great case. Tower Heist. about a heist, robbery. Add that to the bank robbery movies and heist movies and stuff like that. I have a good size section of that. Boondock Saints, got this at Goodwill for $2. Double disc edition, great movie for the collection. I got Nowhere to Hide at Entertainment Exchange on Mission for $7.99. Knew this was out of print. Can't remember what it was. I think it's over like $40 or something, but scored on that. I got Poison Ivy for $3.50. This movie's out of print. This version is out of print. The uncut, the different versions of it. Goes on eBay for about $10 to $20 just because it's out of print, used. So I did score on that. Plus, I need this in the collection, being a collector that I am. I got AD from Best Buy yesterday for $14.99. I have the Bible series that they had on TV that went to DVD. That was cost me only $10 in the package. This one cost me $14.99. But those are both great series to learn about what the Bible stories are if you don't want to read the Bible. Who knows? And I got Hope Bridge, Kevin Sorbo, another Christian movie. Kevin Sorbo, like I said, and it's by Pureflix Pictures, which is a Christian company which surprisingly has started to hit the theaters now. God's Not Dead, War Room hit the theaters. Those are Pureflix movies, and these were usually just in churches and stuff, mainly, and in Christian movie stores and on Christian sites on the computer. And now Pureflix has gone to the theaters, which is pretty cool, I'd say. And Kevin Sorbo is one of those Christian actors that only does Christian movies now. This is a really cool movie. These movies are always fairly cheap at Rasputin and Amoeba because I guess nobody buys the Christian movies but me and a few people. And here's another one. I have this movie already, but it was only $2.99. Really hard movie to find. And it's always cheap, but hard to find like in stores. So on eBay, I'm sure it would be like, a little bit more money than $2.99. But that's what I got today, guys. Hope you liked the show. Sweeties is chilling over there, and that's Random Pickups Part 2, Episode 19. Hope you guys liked the show or video. Who gives a shit? See you guys next time. I'm a crazy freaking collecting, hoarding son of a something. See you next time. Sweeties says the same thing.